rhyme makers. Okay, let's get into this breakdown of the freestyle. So this is the last freestyle session I did. I'm just gonna go through, play it, just the three star, the actual freestyle segment of it, and I'm going to actually walk you through play by play all the different techniques I'm using to go to continue freestyling longer, to make it sound more interesting, to come up with melodies, flows, etc. So let's see what I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I haven't even said anything yet. But if you notice, if you go through maybe YouTube and you watch a bunch of freestyle videos, a lot of times before someone actually starts rapping, even if it's not like a freestyle, even if it's a written, they might they might repeat a sound in the beginning, like yeah, or like basically what that helps you do is to help you find find a beat or find your rhythm. So you kind of make a repetitive sound on beat just so you can catch the flow, and then you actually dive into adding words. But let's go. On the mic, rhyme makers, I'm doing what I like. Okay, I know another small thing. I promise I'm not gonna stop every couple seconds to do this, but one thing I just did there, doing what I like. So that technique I use a lot, and that is just stretching syllables of words. That helps a lot when you, for instance, in your songwriting process, when you're just writing a song, just about to start writing a song, and you're just mumble rapping or just freestyling something so that you can get a flow. Doing things like that can help break up the monotony of your flow and help you actually fill in some space until the next, either until like you think of your next line or just until the next beat hits and so on. But let's continue. I'm just hip hopping, rhymes off the top and we're not stopping. I'm on the road to success for sure, and you know my success will show when I take off to the sky, blast off like a rocket ship, and I'll never die, cause I'm gonna live a life forever, do whatever I want and do it whenever. When I step on the beat, when I step on the mic, when I step on the beach, I jump, I take flight, I'm just like here's another one of my or another commonly used technique in freestyling is repetition. So notice I started repeating the beginning of the sentences when I step on the beat, when I get on the mic, when I step on the beach. In there is another technique too, like beat made me think of the word beach. So I moved from beat to mic back to beach. So I said, when I step on the beat, when I step on the mic, when I step on the beach, I jump, I take flight. And notice that rhyme scheme too. It's a very basic rhyme scheme. Beat, I put beat with beach and mic with flight. So it's the rhyme scheme in this case would be like A, B, where the two A's rhyme and the two B's rhyme. Let me just bring it back a little bit. I'm gonna live a life forever, do whatever I want and do it whenever. When I step on the beat, when I step on the mic, when I step on the beach, I jump, I take flight, I'm just like a kite, feeling so right, I shine bright, I am a light, I'm a light. And then, notice I moved to, so I went from an A, B rhyme scheme to an A. Just see that one more time. Light, I'm just like a kite, feeling so right, I shine bright, I am a light, I'm a light, shining in the darkness, and you can feel the power radiating my chest, radiating from my body like energy. Now, you can notice I did something twice here. This is another technique It's another technique you can take note of. So after I move to the A rhyme scheme, let's go.
Up on the beach, I jump, I take flight. I'm just like a kite, feeling so right. I shine bright, I am a light, I'm a light, shining in the...
Now notice what I did. I am a light, and then the ending of, this is a technique I use quite a bit actually. Taking the ending of one line and using it as the beginning of the next line. So you kind of, this helps in two ways. Number one, the repetition of that one line. So this is another form of repetition. The repetition of the ending of one line, making it the beginning of the next line, that helps you transition into, and it can help you transition into a new flow, like a new cadence. It can help you buy time to think of your next line and your next rhyme. It can help you make your freestyle more cohesive by joining the last section to the next section, and so on. Let's go back a couple of seconds. I don't want to go back too far. It's right here.
So right, I shine bright, I'm a light, shining in the darkness, and you can feel the power radiating my chest.
Notice, so you notice that transition there? My flows changed. I carried the word light over, and then I started making something new out of it. So I take flight just like a kite. My eyes shine bright. I am a light. I'm a light shining in the darkness. You can feel the... Yeah, let's continue. But before I continue though, I just want to note the change in flow. So you notice it went from 1 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3.
Kite, feeling so right. I shine bright. I am a light. I'm a light, shining in the darkness, and you can feel the power radiating my chest, radiating from my body like energy, electricity as it flows through me. Esti Krana and the music just uses me. I let it sometimes abuse my eardrums when I pump the volume to 100 and then some. I just drop it like a little sum on the counter. It's a little pocket change. The way I change up my flows, the way this microphone makes me come out my clothes. Oops, I didn't mean to say it, but you can just go back, hit, replay it, and then I come again with some lyrics. As you cry on the mic, and it's never gimmicks. I give you the real shit, the real vibe. As you cry come to build up the rhyme maker tribe community. Yeah, it's new to me. Rhymemakers.com. Go and take a peek. Go and take a read of the blog series, and you know we got a lot of mad CDs. I'm just kidding, y'all. All this music in my temple, I'm just kidding. Oh, I might step on the course, or the basketball court, or the skate park. When I kick, push, I do that with heart. I did it from the end, no from the start. Confusing my words, so I had to reroute. And I had to be proud of the achievements I achieved in my life until now.
So, let's go back a little bit.
Oh, we got a lot of mad CDs.
Now, if you watch this original video, because again, this is just the breakdown of this video. The video is already up. It's been up, but if you go watch that video, I said that I would point out mistakes, and then I corrected myself and said that when you're freestyling, there really are no mistakes, because there are no rules. There's techniques, there's strategies, there's different skills that you develop as you learn to freestyle, and different skills you should learn to develop. There really are no rules. Like, you can do whatever you want with your freestyle. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't even have to be coherent. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to mean anything deep. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it has to be shallow, or it always has to be some mumble freestyle, right? Because there are no rules. So it doesn't have to be super lyrical and deep, but at the same time, you can be. It's a freestyle. Okay, there are many uses of freestyle. One of the way that I most commonly use freestyles is to help me write songs. I drop a freestyle in the beginning, then I take that freestyle and I go back and I shape it into an actual song, rewrite the lyrics, make the melody sound better, clean up the delivery, the timing, and then actually write proper lyrics to lay on top of it. But let's just go over this little section here again really quick so I can break a few things down.
A tribe, community, yeah, it's new to me. Rhymemakers.com, go and take a peek. Go and take a read of the blog series. And you know we got a lot of mad CDs.
Now, notice what I did here again twice. The same thing from the beginning, which is the stretching of the syllables. Blog series. And take a little beat. Give a little space. And then we got a lot of dope CDs. Now, we don't actually have any CDs. Rhymemakers doesn't sell CDs, but CDs rhymed with series. And then me being conscious, like in freestyling, and me being conscious of the fact that I just said something that doesn't make any sense. A lot of the times, the tendency I see with people, especially when they start freestyling for the first time, is when they say something that doesn't make sense, they kind of feel silly. They stop themselves and they're like laughing, kind of embarrassed a little bit. You know, they try to laugh it off or be like, oh, they messed up, and kind of beat themselves up. But all I did here was recognize that I said some nonsense. And
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Boom. I said, I'm just kidding, y'all. I just turned it into a joke, right? But the point is to keep going. You never stop yourself in the middle of a freestyle, because what you do in your rehearsal, what you do in practice, is what you're gonna do out on the stage. That's what I learned. One of the first things I learned when I started performing is don't go into a rehearsal thinking, oh, this is just a rehearsal, this is just a practice. I can just let it go, let it think. Because the more you let yourself like fail, or not fail, but the more you quit on yourself, the more you just kind of break character, let it go, like I mess it up. You creating a habit of doing that. So what you need to do is just allow yourself to keep flowing. Even if that means you take a long pause, even if that means you just start mumbling in the middle of your freestyle just to keep the flow going, but you need to build up the habit and the muscle of just continuing your freestyle, even if you make a quote-unquote mistake.
All this music in my temple, I'm just kidding. Oh, I might step on the course, or the basketball court, or the skate park. When I kick, push, I do that with heart.
Now, this is up somewhere again. At this point, I had different lyrics in my mind coming up, and I wasn't really sure which one to say. I was thinking basketball court in the beginning, but I ended up just saying course, and so I kind of, I'm not sure if you could tell, but you can see I fumble here a little bit.
And you know we got a lot of mad CDs. I'm just kidding, y'all. All this music in my temple, I'm just kidding. Oh, I might step on the course, or the basketball court, or the skate park. When I kick, push, I do that with heart.
See? So even though I stumbled and I fumbled, because I don't know anything about course, golf course comes to mind when I think what came to mind when I said course. I don't even know anything about basketball. I don't play basketball. I don't watch basketball, but I do skateboard. So what I did was take it from the first thing I said, which was course. I'm like, okay, course, court, and then I kind of bent the words a little bit at the end to make skate park sound like it fit in there. Let me see.
Or the basketball court, or the skate park. When I
course, or the basketball court, or the skate park.
Step on the course, or the basketball court, or the skate park. When I kick, push, I do that with heart.
See, when I kick, push, I do that with heart. So those last three, I'm just showing you how you can easily recover from what you think is a mistake or an error, or wrecking your flow, whatever you call it. You just keep going. And then notice I found skate park, and then I was like, all right, I hop back on my flow, skate park, and when I kick, push, I do that with heart. And then I started building back my rhyme scheme again.
From the end, no, from the start, confusing my words.
And then here,
kick, push, I do that with heart. I did it from the end, no, from the start.
And like I said, I started building back my rhyme flow. And the next line, I did it from the end, no, from the start. Why? Because skate, park, kick, push, I do that with heart. And then the next rhyming word I thought of was start. But in order for it to be the end of the sentence, I had to switch around the words end and start. So normally you would say, I did it from the start and I'm going to do it till the end, but I flipped them around and then I incorporated it into kind of the playfulness of the song. So I said, let's just play.
Confusing my words.
Hold on. Let me just go back here, a couple of seconds.
When I kick, push, I do that with heart. I did it from the end, no, from the start.
See? So I put it in like the theatrics, so in the character of the song, kind of like the light-hearted fun element of the song. I was like, I did it from the end. And I was like, wait, no, from the start. You can see it even in my facial expressions. That's another thing I tell people too. When you're doing the music, you kind of have to you have to do it with your whole body. You can't just like stand still and just say words and whatever. Like you have to get into it some way. Like you have to involve your whole body in it somehow. Like that's why people move their hands when they rap a lot. That's why people change levels. They go up, they go down, they like left to right. You have to feel it. The more you can feel the music and the more you can get into what you're saying and add actions and put emotions behind it, the more confident you will sound and the more confident you will feel. And the more confident you are, is the better you will deliver your words, and the more you just keep finding ways to keep flowing.
Using my words, so I had to reroute, and I had to be proud of the achievements I achieved in my life until now. And
now I want to show you something here, which is a cool kind of thing.
And I had to be proud. Heart. I did it from the end, no, from the start. Confusing my words, so I had to reroute.
Notice I even told you right in the freestyle that I confused my words, right? And it's all just part of the freestyle. It's all just part of keep on going. But then here I go. I said I had to reroute, and then I said I had to be proud of the achievements that I've achieved in my life until now. So the word reroute, proud, and until now. So reroute, proud, and now. Those aren't words that necessarily rhyme. Those aren't rhyming words. But what I did there is I bent the syllables to make it sound like rhyming words. Right?
The end, no, from the start. Confusing my words, so I had to reroute, and I had to be proud of the achievements I achieved in my life until now. And then I put my chest up so high because my brain is levitating. I am in the sky, I am floating, and I'm never joking, no choking. I'm just spitting words. Yeah, it's true ting, African king, come from the sky and ting, falling down.
Now that there is another technique I use to actually go longer on my freestyles. See how I stopped and I was just like, oh, because my mind kind of drew a blank. I didn't have words at the moment, so all I did was make a sound. You can, like, it's kind of like, and it actually has a benefit of adding a bit of a flair to your freestyle and making it kind of being like your own ad-libs. You understand? So it just gives another element to the freestyle as well as stopping you from freezing up.
I don't have no bling. You just hear my voice and you hear me sing. You hear my cell phone ring, cell phone ping, cause my internet not so strong. Flow, tell me what's going on. That's my ISP, y'all. Check them out.
Here I'm actually just talking about some random facts, random fun facts about my life, because I live in St. Lucia here, and one of the biggest internet service providers, ISPs, which I mentioned in the song, is a company called Flow. And I made the reference to Flow because I was talking about how my internet is so slow, and I made that reference because I said the word ping, because I was talking about my cell phone pinging, and then I remembered if you've ever played online games where you can see your connection status, you can see the amount of ping. The higher the ping, the worse your connection is typically. So all of that, I'm just making those little references, and you might not pick that up just listening to the freestyle on the surface, but yeah, there's a lot that goes behind, that can go behind a freestyle. There's a lot that can go behind a song in general. Like the song lyrics you hear at first are not always what they seem to be. But anyway, let's continue.
GOOGLE, that's where you go to.
Let me just reverse it a little bit.
Check them out. GOOGLE, that's where you go to find things that you don't know. SC Chrono still moving on this flow. I thought the beat would be done by now, but no. But I'm just gonna.
Yeah. And you can see another flow switch up right there. It went from and I had to reroute. So I had to reroute, and I had to be proud of the achievements I've achieved in my life until now. And then I went on talking about, you hear my cell phone ring, cell phone ping, because my internet is slow. Let me just actually go back so you can hear.
OOGLE, bling. You just hear my voice. True ting, African king, come from the sky and ting, falling down and I don't have no bling. You just hear my voice and you hear me sing. You hear my cell phone ring, cell phone ping, cause my internet not so strong. Flow, tell me what's going on. That's my ISP, y'all. Check them out. GOOGLE, that's where you go to find things that you don't know. SC Chrono still moving on this flow. I thought the beat would be done by now, but no. But I'm
literally just saying what's coming to my mind, because I'm freestyling at this point, and in my mind I'm like, dang, the beat is not done yet. Like, this beat is long. I didn't even look at the length of the beat before I started freestyling. So that it goes to show how much off the top I'm actually going here. Like, I'm literally just spitting what comes to my mind. I'm like, damn, I thought this beat would be done right now, but it's still going. But anyway, I'm just gonna keep on rolling with it.
Just gonna keep on going, gonna keep on flowing, gonna keep this beat rolling. This freestyle is on fire.
Again, you can see the use of like freestyle ad-libs, as I'll call them. I couldn't think of what to say about the freestyle. I was like, this freestyle is ow, so I just made a sound.
This freestyle is on fire. You could call me Electric Live Wire. Let me switch up the vibe a little bit when I come to spit.
And again, switch the flow again. So there are techniques you can use to really get good at switching your flow every now and then. But I'm just pointing out every time I do it here so you can see what it kind of looks like in practice. Again, this is a freestyle. We're not focusing on the lyricism here. We're just focusing on keeping the flow going, the different cadences. Just keep riding the beat, not freezing. That's the goal. When you're practicing your freestyles, you really need to just keep going for the whole beat. So what helped me get better is there's these YouTube live music streaming of just beats, just instrumentals. Just listen to that for an hour, 2 hours, and just see how long you can keep your flow going on a freestyle. Record yourself, listen back to it. But anyway, let's keep going.
I'm too legit as a runner on the beat and on the mic, touching the road like fire, and it's alive.
You can see a third form of repetition here. So the first form of repetition I spoke about was like the beginning of each sentence is the same, like I am this, I am that, I am this. That's one form of repetition. The second form of repetition we spoke about was repeating the ending of one line and using it as the beginning of another line. Like, I don't remember what I said, but for example, I am going far, and then that's the end of one line, and then the beginning of the other line would be going far, driving NASCAR. Just that's the second form of repetition we talked about. Now here you can see a third form of repetition, because repetition is a very valuable tool when you're freestyling, because it really helps you to, again, keep that flow going. So let me just double back a little bit, and you can see what repetition I'm talking about.
Etsy runner on the beat and on the mic.
When you think this type of repetition, I like to call it like my record scratch repetition. You like kind of like a record, kind of like when a DJ scratch a record, like wow, 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 wow. You know that? You're doing the same thing, but just with your words. Etsy runner on the beat and on the mic. You know, it kind of helps you fill in those syllables, especially like if you're rapping fast and then maybe add a couple of fast lines and like maybe the words coming to your mind are kind of slowing down. You can use some repetition to fill in some space until you catch your flow again, you know?
Touching the road like fire and it's alive.
And now you see I switch up my flow again. You notice how the flow's switching?
Turn when Etsy runs around the places. The place never moves slow. We move.
See that? So that's repetition. When Etsy runs around the place never moves slow. So I repeated the places and then I repeated never. You know, the place never moves slow. When Etsy runs around the place never moves slow.
So fast, the rhythm at last has started to blast, and in the streets for sure, you can see the future and the past. Right now, we cannot.
So here, what I did was I kind of broke up the rhyme scheme a little bit. So I had one rhyme scheme, then I broke the pattern for like one line, and then I came back to the same rhyme scheme. So let me show you what I mean.
Slow, we move so fast.
So this is after I did the never move slow.
As it burns, turn the corner, hey, the girls' heads turn. When Etsy runs around the places, the place never moves slow. We move so fast.
We move so fast.
The rhythm at last.
The rhythm at last
has started to blast, and in the streets for sure, you can.
So we move so fast. The rhythm at last has started to blast, and we in the streets for show.
See the future and the past.
The rhythm at last has started to blast. We're moving so fast. The rhythm at last has started to blast, and we in the streets for show. You can see the future and the past. Now, I was freestyling and I didn't exactly hit the timing perfectly here, but that's what I was going for. We're moving so fast. The rhythm at last has started to blast. We're in the streets for show. And then I wanted to continue the rhyme scheme by inserting the word past, but in the freestyle it kind of went off timing a little bit.
Turn the corner, hey, the girls' heads turn. When Etsy runs around the places, the place never moves slow. We move so fast. The rhythm at last has started to blast, and in the streets for sure, you can see the future and the past. Right now we cannot come first, never last. I am the head and not the tail. We about to win, never fail. Take the W's, let the L's teach you something. That's what they do. Etsy Chrono, rhyme makers, play some music, write a rhyme.
All right. I hope this was helpful. I tried to break down the techniques I used in this freestyle here as best as I could. Hopefully you got a lot from that. You can go over this a couple of times. Leave questions in the comments below. Leave questions in the comments below and I'll get to them ASAP. Let me know if you want more of these. I can just go off the top. I can do different types of freestyles too. So this right here was just off the top, just flowing about anything and nothing all at the same time. If you want, I can show you how to actually pick a topic and freestyle on the topic and stay on the topic and keep going like that. I can do freestyles talking about real instances in my life. Those are actually my favorite because when you draw from a real experience, the freestyle kind of hits different. Like it flows from your lips differently because you already have one part of the equation solved, which is the story, right? You already know what you're talking about. You know the whole story. You experienced it from the inside. So when you're spitting about it, you have a certain level of confidence to your words that you won't have if you're not too certain of what you're saying, right? But anyway, that's for a separate video. Let me know if you want that. Comment below. And thank you for watching this breakdown of the freestyle. If you want to see the whole freestyle just played in full, go check out the video. It's up now. And let me know what you think. Alright, rhyme makers, if you're enjoying our content and you want more in-depth, in-detail instruction on how to improve your writing skills, your rap flow, rhyme schemes, improve your rap voice, delivery, and much, much more, head over to rhymemakers.com or check the link in the description and check out our rap masterclass, the ultimate resource for improving your skills with the pen and on the mic. Rhyme makers, play some music, write a rhyme.